Here's the piece that I'll read for you that does sound like somebody in marketing that went to a very prestigious school but has no real-world experience wrote. There's been a big push by a lot of companies, as we've talked about on the show previously, to introduce non-fungible tokens, usually known as NFTs, and blockchain technology, all of the crypto goodness, into their products. And this month, we have gotten word that Microsoft and Mojang have said no fucking thanks to the NFTs and has rejected the use of it on their servers and in the game.
Yes, good move by Microsoft Mojang, because honestly, fuck NFTs.
Yeah, exactly. The statement from developer Mojang was NFTs are not inclusive to all our community and create a scenario of the haves and have-nots. The speculative pricing and investment mentality around NFTs takes the focus away from playing the game and encourages profiteering, which we think is inconsistent with the long-term joy and success of our players. Yes, thank you. It absolutely does, and undermines the very, playability and fun of the game in the first place, which should be first and foremost. I take it as Mojang and Microsoft understanding their community enough to know why people come to play the game,
right,
in the first place. And it's not that they are, not doing any kind of microtransactions, but specifically the crypto and the NFTs blockchain technology they're steering away from.
I think it also comes from the understanding that in most of gaming, players do not want this.
No, and there have been many cases, Ubisoft was finding this out pretty recently, even though I think they're still going through with it, is that there was just a lot of backlash to having this kind of technology being put into the games, and most people, there's usually a small group that want it because they want all the cool stuff that nobody else can have, and a bunch of the people that can't have it and therefore don't want it. So
it's that whale mentality.
Exactly. And then you know who the whales are, and you say, "Go away, please. I don't want it."
Also, Square Enix, I believe, has NFTs as well. They wanted to do.
I think it might have been Square Enix. I was thinking about that.
No, Ubisoft has to.
Well, yeah, but what I mean is, I think it was Square Enix that stood back from it after they got pushback on it, and decided that they didn't want to go through with it. Ubisoft, I think, was pretty straightforward that Quartz, their service, was going to happen. Like, we're going to do it. It's like, all right, well, I'll see how that works, but really think you should have spent more time on those games that you were making, considering they're going to launch
all their games are just the same formula. They don't need to spend time on it.
That's true, they really don't. I was surprised when I went on to look at games the other day, and I found out that Skull and Bones, the game I thought was never coming out, is apparently launching in a couple months. They got around to making it, folks.
There you go.
Good job. There'll probably be NFTs in it. But in more recent news, though, oh boy, here's the follow-up, though. So, first of all, good for Microsoft, good for Mojang, no NFTs in Minecraft. However, there is another little sub-piece of news that NFT World, that has been shunned by Microsoft.
Well, you first need to explain what NFT World is.
Okay. Right? So from NFTworlds.com itself, basically what they're promoting this as is build a metaverse. Oh, great. Yeah. I always love it when that term comes up too. Anything you could imagine is possible with NFT Worlds. Create games, experiences, venues, concerts, community hangouts, and more. Each world in its own flexible, fully metaverse that's interconnected with other worlds in the NFT Worlds multi-metaverse ecosystem.
God, I hate all those buzzwords.
That is some great corporate speak.
So NFT Worlds was the thing. Was a thing?
Was.
where they created this metaverse, if you will, but it ran on Minecraft.
Ah,
I don't know if you got to that point.
I haven't gotten to that point,
Okay.
no.
Sorry. Go ahead. I won't steal your thunder.
Well, that's okay. But basically, yes. And if you look at the NFT Worlds and what it is, it's going to remind you an awful lot of Minecraft in the blocky style that it has.
Well, that's because it is Minecraft.
Because it is Minecraft. So yeah, the news from this week was that NFT World, that lovely metaverse mecca, shunned by Minecraft, says it will build its own Minecraft with blockchain and creators. So, there you go. From the Forbes article, when you have based your entire ecosystem around a specific game and that game says they want nothing to do with you, that kind of throws a wrench into things. And that's what happened when they announced that third parties would not be able to use the Minecraft ecosystem for Web3, crypto, blockchain, or NFT-based projects. So, what NFT World said is pretty much fuck you in the face. What we're gonna do is create a new game and platform based on many of the core mechanics of Minecraft. Okay, but with the modernization and active development Minecraft has been missing for years. So, and this does feel like the most NFT thing. You know, you take a property that was actually built, and then you just kind of like make a copy of it and sell it as its own thing that you think has more valuation to it. They stated that this transition will additionally come with a public-facing brand identity change that is more player-friendly. Boy, they are really pulling out buzzwords left and right for this thing.
Yeah, a lot of crypto, all they do is buzzword to death.
Yeah. Here's the piece that I'll read for you that does sound like somebody in marketing that went to a very prestigious school but has no real-world experience wrote. While the playstyle, look and feel of this will be very familiar to Minecraft players, the game mechanics, graphics, performance optimization, and overall improvements will usher in a more accessible, ownable, and enjoyable playing experience. Best of all, will be completely untethered from the policy enforcement Microsoft and Mojang have over Minecraft. We truly become our own open game and platform. So, yeah, that's a whole lot of corporate speak for they won't let us make money on their thing, so we gonna go over here now and just rip off the same thing we were...
So here's the thing.
Yes.
If you guys already had the technology and know how to make your own game...
Wouldn't you just do it?
Probably would have just done it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yes, and so the question that is posed, of course, by the Forbes article that Paul Tassi wrote is, okay, so if this will have Minecraft's core mechanics and playstyle look and feel, but be legally distinct enough from Minecraft so they don't get sued? And it's like, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be like every other Minecraft clone out there that kind of feels like Minecraft, but isn't as good.
Yes. We are still going to have to see if this is going to be doomed or not. I have a feeling that the same reason that Mojang said they didn't want these in their system is the reason why the NFT World project is going to fail, because they don't seem to understand why people play the game.
Yeah.
Which is usually not so that I can become some sort of crypto landlord in a virtual world.
Yeah, I mean, not even to do with this, but in the entire crypto and NFT and metaverse landscape, like something I was listening to the other day, Meta, aka formerly Facebook, has lost tons of employees over the last year and so. Because people are just like, Zuckerberg's kind of really hyper-focusing on this one thing, and it doesn't really... It's like, the majority of people that work there are still confident in that being a thing that's going to happen. And by majority, I mean, like, 57%.
Sure.
As opposed to the 43% of people that are like, eh.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people are jumping ship because they're like, this is so dumb.
Yeah, I am sure with as wealthy and lucrative as these businesses are, they've already done calculations of how many people are going to leave compared to the profit margin they can get off the people that are still there. Yeah. But if your whole intention is to keep building a community and keep building into a space, then this is probably not going to be indicative of that, conducive to it. And Minecraft especially is one of those platforms that has to live or die by people making stuff for it. So they need as big a community as they possibly can to keep it going. And I don't know if NFT Worlds really thought about that. I mean, I guess you only need a handful of people to like give you a butt ton of money in order for that to make sense, but also that means there's not that many people actually building stuff for the game. So it's very limited and small in scope by comparison to Minecraft, at which point you ask yourself, why wouldn't I just play Minecraft and then I don't have to pay any of this?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I can already do all the things I want to do in the NFT Worlds that they were doing in base Minecraft, modded Minecraft, without paying up the ass for it.
Right, exactly.
So, I don't understand it. People want exclusivity to these things that are pointless in a community-driven game.
Yeah, it's, I don't see this really working, and it comes at a time where it's becoming a little clear that most people have bounced off of this whole concept anyway, and the valuation of all of this is going down. There was that, if you remember recently, the first tweet that Jack Dorsey had that became an NFT was bought at auction like a year or so ago, and he paid millions of dollars, and then he wanted to put it up onto the marketplace again on OpenSeas, and like the best offer he got was like 12 grand or something. And it's like, well, that wasn't a very good investment, my friend. I guess not. But I thought the whole point was that you get to own like this digital art and it gets to be yours. Why are you selling it?
Yeah, well, you know,
money.
All these creators, or not creators, but like personalities, all these people, famous people that were like gifted NFTs.
Oh yeah.
Or bought them to sell them.
Yeah.
They're just dumping them.
Right, exactly.
It's like, oh yeah, I didn't get paid to endorse this NFT, Jimmy Fallon.
With the apes.
Like, oh yeah. Yeah, didn't we get these NFTs as gifts to endorse and try to get people to buy it? Oh yeah, now I'm not affiliated with that. I'm not sold mine off.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost like some kind of pump and dump scheme.
Yeah, it's almost like you shield out for people that give you something you thought was worth money to give, to try and influence your fans and people that watch you.
It does look that. Yeah, that does seem to be what happened with
I think one of the greatest stories was that Seth Green got his Bored Ape hijacked and had someone like stole it, and then he had to they basically ransomed it back to him.
Yep.
Because he wanted to make some stupid fucking cartoon with it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? Good.
Yeah. That's how secure these are, folks.
No one is gonna watch your fucking Bored Ape cartoon, Seth Green.
Oh my
Robot
God.
Chicken was great.
And
you've done nothing since then.
Yes. Just deal with that. Deal with that. Yeah, looking into Bored Ape, I did once, just because I'm like, I don't even know how they value these, and the idea of different assets being worth different amounts, and it's like, well, then why wouldn't you just make a Bored Ape that has all the most valuable assets and call it good and go home? Like, because you need to have a variety of them. Yeah.
We're gonna make a mosaic picture of Bored Apes that creates a Bored Ape.
Oh, and we can sell that as an NFT.
And that is an NFT containing all the NFTs.
It will be all the NFTs as one NFT. One person owns it, and screw everybody else.
Yeah. Now you have to pay the price of all of them combined.
Now you have to pay the price of all of them combined. Or, better yet, I do like the un-NFT thing that I saw one creator do, where it's just a JPEG and everybody can have it. Just everybody owns it now. Everyone owns them. You just all get it now. But
make it a stock image.
Make it a stock image. Yeah. But as I probably already have to tell, boilerplate. Yeah, NFTs are kind of stupid. They are really bad for the environment. They use a whole shit ton of energy. They create an exclusivity market where there doesn't need to be one, so that a bunch of like digital art freaks can use it to probably launder money. But the point is,
I mean, crypto as a whole has been kind of crashing lately. Bitcoin went down from 60K to 19K.
19, pretty quick, yeah.
And then all the other ones, there have been some really big dumps and thefts and bankruptcies in the crypto space lately.
Yeah.
And then all of that going on has made the graphics card market also go down really hard in price, because suddenly all these graphics cards people aren't using are flooding the market, and the price to buy a new graphics card has crashed entirely.
Oh, well, at least there's something good that came out of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the only issue there is if you want a used graphics card, they're really cheap. But I think some of the newer ones might still be more. I haven't looked too much. You probably get a better price than you could a couple months back.
Yeah, that's good. Just in case anyone was looking for a 30 series, you can look at it now. 3090's Founder Edition's probably still kind of expensive, but who knows? Maybe you can get a 3070 or 80. Those are pretty great anyway, so.
I've got a 3070 Ti.
Yeah, I hear that
I paid out the ass for it.
Yes. My 2060 works just fine. I'd like to get something better at some point, though. But I'm not complaining. It plays everything, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But
no complaint. Only NFT.
Only NFT. Yeah. So you can understand why Minecraft would not want to be involved with it, but a company like NFT Worlds that literally has it in its name is going to have to just own up to it and see if they can bilk it for anything that they can.